We're going to be joined by the man of the hour right now. Marty Brodeur is downstairs on headset. Marty, it's Stephen Candanico upstairs. First of all, congratulations. Welcome back. Tell the fans, how did it feel during the course of the game?
I felt great just to get back in there. You know, I think it's been a long time waiting for me. You know, 4 months without playing hockey. I'm not so used to that. So it definitely was nice to have this day today.
What element of the game was the most challenging for you, Marty? Anything in particular?
Well, just to stay focused. You know, I think you know, it's fine and dandy when you practice, but a game is different, and definitely you know, going through warm-ups and try to not be too excited and spend too much energy and save it for the game. I know for goalies that play a lot, usually don't really think about these things, but for me today, everything I was doing was really I wanted to make sure I was fine to play, and I felt great in there.
Marty, we talked about up here, we thought you got just enough work tonight, and especially early you didn't get a lot, and then all of a sudden the chances for Colorado came somewhat, and you made a couple of key saves. I mean, did you surprise yourself? Let's be honest, from being out for 4 months, we know you're fired up to play, but did you surprise yourself at all how comfortable you were in the nets? I mean, I thought the adrenaline might be going a little high, and sometimes you have to channel that emotion, but you seem to be able to do that. Was that important for you tonight, and was that something you focused on?
Yeah, I did, Kenny. You know, I think for me it was important. You know, I know I was going to get overexcited, and I think looking back in certain times when you do big games in the playoffs or other things like that, you always try to do too much, and I really made a conscious effort to keep my game as simple as possible. You know, I went out and I played the puck a little bit, got my feet wet a little bit with that, and you know, it just felt good.
Well, you had a number of shots. We're going to look at them together, Marty, and your body of work this evening. Some of them from long range, some of them from in front. You made at least one nice save with the glove. It was really a cross-section of just a lot of the things that you thought you would encounter in a typical game, I guess.
Well, definitely. You know, I think the power plays also, you know, and, you know, the angles, guys whacking at me like you just see now. I think it's part of the game. It's hard to mimic that in practice, and so definitely, you know, for first day, was a lot of fun to win the game, but definitely to feel like that. But you know, the guys really, I don't know if it was a cautious effort, but they played pretty good in front of me today.
Marty, let's see, how does the bicep feel after being out for so long, and did you have any ill effects? Was there some soreness, or did it feel as strong as you thought it would be?
You know what, today I didn't feel anything. You know, it's not for sure that I'm not going to feel something eventually. But today, for whatever reason, the way I played, the way I managed myself, didn't feel anything at all towards the elbow or the bicep.
That's wonderful, Marty. Is tomorrow another indication? I mean, typically the morning after a game, do you look for certain things physically, and will you look a little more closely tomorrow?
Well, you know what, in practices, I think I do a lot more, you know, work towards my elbow, and Not yet. I woke up in the morning and it was sore, so I don't expect anything to be different after tonight's game. But you know, who knows? Definitely, we monitor everything all the time, and you know, again, it's a one step into getting back into where I want to be.
Marty, I'm going to give you kind of a two-part question here. Being out 4 months, and you're a guy that played 15-plus years and hadn't missed an extended period of time pretty well throughout your career. Is it tough for you to watch hockey games? Some players that are out like to watch the team. Some like to stay away a little bit. Was that tough for you? And were you impressed the way your team played in front of you tonight? They had a lot of jump after struggling on the road trip where they were 1-2.
Well, you know, I think the first part of my recovery, definitely the first 2 months, was really hard for me to watch, you know, because I didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. So it's kind of, you know, I was just trying to get better and try to feel better with my arm. And when I started to work out again, late December, early January, I think that's where I got involved in watching the games a little more and really look at what was going on with the team. And especially in the last few weeks with me traveling with the team and being around more, practicing with the guys.
Marty,
but it was you know what, this season has been great for the boys. The boys played really hard while I was out, and hopefully that'll continue while I'm back here.
We'll let you go. I'd imagine it's pretty cool, though, getting cheered for shots from 50 feet away and just simple stick handling maneuvers. The crowd was with you really from the first few minutes tonight, weren't they?
Usually when it's when you're struggling, they do that.
Congratulations, Marty.
Thank you very much.
That is win number 5.